nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. When you have those fans, you got to settle them back into their seats.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches. That speaks loudly in volumes.
Alert! 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 Operating from the red zone now. Allen to the right side, complete to Miller. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. To the air. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Now Allen. And Diggs has it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, keep going.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play you just made.
Taking the loss there on third down. Succop's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Returning from the corner. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Nickel! Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The receiver in motion right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Fake the handoff, now Fields. And a throw there will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key plays.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. They want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. Position, 1st and 10. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he walked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
There's no way we're going down.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended weeks. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
But not.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of the quarterback is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he can't do it.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
60 minutes.
Stop. Half. Regular.
You say sweet.
Monday.
Midfield, here's Allen. And he'll just get offensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
After an incomplete pass on second down, they'll leave him trying to convert. Now this time, Allen will throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
they'll roll him out right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for second down. Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Alert!
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Right back to Davis. It's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally can I get the yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Returning from the end zone is Barber. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense trying to together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football. Make sure it's open before the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's now to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Bring a receiver in motion right. First down. Side taken in by Godwin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. Not like to be in that over that one. Just a pretty poor defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. And not a lot of success to be found there.
You get that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's pretty good. You got to do it in your own backfield.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I think you're in the game with undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football, or you're going to cost your team chances.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is him. They'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here.
You can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 9. To his tight end, Kmet. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Play action, Fields. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there. Right? Maybe he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would play.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. Never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Fields on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. Down inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Kick here is complete. Touchdown. Touchdown ground. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off, as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Let's smart, baby.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a little over a minute to go. Time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. It's caught by Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Play action, Allen. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
It's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 4th and long? Allen. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Hook up a 15 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the 1st down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver's taught that. Sometimes Anytime circumstances change it, at least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try to pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who can throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late. By the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance to win points.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Returning from the team zone is Barner. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Come on, let's go.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Let's go. Wake up, guys.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Watch green, watch green.
Now Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 with a 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Latrani. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, there you go, from red zone to red zone on that fumble return.
It's amazing how fast things can turn around, isn't it? I mean, it looks like one team's driving, got everything taken care of. All of a sudden, the ball's on the ground or popped in the air, and whoosh, there you go in the other direction. Good job by the defense. You see how they practice that, too. You can tell, coordinated. As soon as they got the ball, everyone turned to block someone and tried to help them along the way.
And now set up here in terrific field position. Following the fumble recovery. Fields. And this could be right side of the tight end Farrell. And the Jags are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll go backwards, losing yards to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets it. You got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I think will eventually reward them, especially with the deep in the game.
Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he bangs it through, makes it a 17-13 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about it. But understand that, man.
On second down, Cook. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. In Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Allen going to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dangerous right now.
On second and 10, Allen. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Play action. It's Fields. The man is Kmet, the tight end. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because of the locking on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, run a few different plays, and stick with the overall essence of the running game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to damage the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, and reading the offense and taking the right pass to the back.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again. Another opportunity to get 6 points.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touchdown. Memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a kick to Cook. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there at 22.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to be really good about that last completion.
Allen's throw is complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drag. The pedal is down. Start down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if we can get their offense back.
Give the call down the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now Allen. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Alert! Throwing now is Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Possession game down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here in this drive does very little at this stage. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's and he's got it to about the 40.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Fields. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed of the defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to learn their assignments and finish off that play.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. His carries tonight,
sometimes you come back and you fake it to the play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another.
Going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Let's go! Let's go!
Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they got no choice. So they were broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Wright's got it, and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, it doesn't matter if they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 68 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Half.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of passing it, he just tossed it away.
And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 35-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, if you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Bills, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.